Can you explain to us what kind of crisis this is and tell us why classifying crisis matters? Absolutely. The Maui wildfires are a national disaster crisis which falls under the broader category of environmental or structural crisis. These type of crises are sudden, unpredictable, and often cause widespread damage and displacement. Classifying crisis matter because it helps responders determine what type of support is needed, whether there's emergency shelter, grieving counseling, or long-term community rebuilding. It also helps guide intervention strategies. For example, a natural disaster might require both trauma care and practical recovery assistance, while a person lost would focus more on emotional healing. I understand that you use theory in your crisis work. What do you use? How does it work? One of the key theories I use is Robin 7-step crisis intervention mode. This model provides a step-by-step guidance for helping individuals stabilize, cope, and regain control. It starts with assessing the crisis and reassuring safety, that moves into building rapport, identifying major problems, exploring feelings, and finally developing a plan and following it like emotional first aid. It helps people in the middle of chaos begin to understand what they're experiencing and move towards healing. Is especially helpful in disaster situations like the Maui, where people are not just traumatized but also disorientated and displaced. Let's talk about the concept of resolution. Can you share with us why people respond differently to some crises? I mean, why does it appear that some people just get over it while others can't? Why can't they see their survival and life goes on? That's a great question. Resolution is influenced by many favors, like a person's support system, past experience, mental health history, and even their coping style. Some people may have strong emotional foundations and social support, which helps them bounce back faster. Others might have experienced prior trauma or lack support, which makes recovery harder. Just because someone survives physically doesn't mean they're okay emotionally. Trauma affects the brain and body in complex ways, so it's not about getting over, it's about healing their peace. We must show compassion and patience with each person's journey. To wrap up things, as a crisis responder, you know how difficult this work can be. How do you take care of yourself when you are working with so many people who are experiencing this crisis? And for some of our viewers who may be helping with this crisis in our community, what advice do you have for them with regards to how they can care for themselves while caring for others? Self-care is crucial in this line of work. I use what we call compassion fragile prevention strategy. This includes things like regular debriefing with colleagues, taking mental health breaks, setting boundaries, and making time for activities that bring me peace. For those in the community helping others, I say you can't pour from an empty cup. Make sure you're resting, eating well, talking about your feelings, and getting support too. Helping others is meaningful, but to be truly effective, you need to take care of yourself first. That's not selfish, it's smart and sustainable.